on, I'd like to invite Shine again. Obviously, Manchester United last time around beaten 6-1 at home against Tottenham, and then Harry Maguire getting sent off for England. It's been quite a start to the season for Manchester United, right? But they actually bounced back with a 4-1 win at Newcastle. Not always the easiest place to go to. What are your thoughts on United's performance, especially Harry Maguire scoring a goal? Rashford actually played really well, and that very important save by De Gea against Callum Wilson.
I thought it was performance reminiscent of the Sir Alex Ferguson era to a certain extent, because till 86th minute I think we were uh, at a scoreline of 1-1, and then suddenly the flurry of goals in the last 4 to 5 minutes. So I think more than anything, you mentioned about the disastrous 6-1 result against Spurs. I think more than anything, what Manchester United supporters were hopeful was a performance which would show strength of the mentality, a desire to run that extra bit, a desire to maybe attack till the 90th minute, and have that sense of belief in each player's mind that okay, we are not a bad team. Yes, there were performances which were bad, but let's kick off from where we left. It was a bad performance, but let's start the season from here, which I think Ole also said after the game that United's season starts from here. So I thought it was from a not in going into the technical aspects of it, more to do with the mind, which I thought was lacking, especially after we went down goals from Spurs in the first half, and then everything went array. So I think from that point of view, this was a dogged performance, full of vigor, strength, that mental attitude that we have come to witness over during the Sir Alex Ferguson era, the never die attitude, and all those things. I think suddenly, if you go down that road, all those things fall into place, even if it's the last 4 or 5 minutes of a game. So I think we needed this. The manager needed it. The players needed it before we go into the Champions League and a very difficult phase for the club in terms of the games that are coming up. And this will instill a sense of belief and a confidence. I'm hopeful this will do it, and maybe this will be a run of some good wins for us.
Yeah. So two players three players rather I obviously want to talk about is firstly Bruno Fernandes missed a penalty, but he played really well, especially the goal which Rashford set him up for. He was in the center of everything good that United were doing. Um, so I mean, he's always been marginalized by a lot of non-United supporters as someone who is like a penalty king. But what did you think? What did you think of his performance overall? And do you see him and Van de Beek and Pogba in the same midfield, or do you think it's going to be just two out of three starting at any point in time?
I'll just come to the next bit. I think the first one I'd like to just highlight that you get penalties in a football game if you do get into the 6 yards of the pitch, and you do threaten the defense and the goalkeeper, and they do foul you to, and then the team wins a penalty. So for all those supporters from rival teams and friends of mine who keep on shouting on Twitter and everywhere, I think you just need to realize that you can get those penalties only if you get into the final third and get a foul done by the defense. So, not sure if I mean, they can keep on shouting, but he's a class player at the end of the day. And the penalty is a part of the game. Otherwise, I don't think FIFA or any football association would have kept it. Uh, Coming back to, I think there's no point discussing the player that he is and the kind of effect that he has had on the team. But I think the one piece that was missing and which I think was pretty evident was the link up play between Mata and Fernandez. I think I read somewhere that he was the Batman to the Robin. Mata was the Robin to the Batman, which Bruno Fernandez is. So I think that part was lacking with he was sort of crying out for that nice touch or that nice pass from someone in the midfield or on the wing.
Yeah,
He maybe we were expecting a lot from Pogba, or maybe we were expecting something from Mason Greenwood when he was playing in that formation, or from Rashford. Uh, Suddenly everything fell into place. That's why I think it looked very smooth, even with the goal, the nice touch from Rashford going up to the thumping goal that we saw from. But an integral part of it was Mata in that game. We have clearly lacked some creativity in that midfield. That's why I think Van de Beek was brought in by Solskjaer in the summer, but very unfortunately, we haven't utilized that quality of the player. Mata, I think it was time, given he was the player of the month for United last month. Pretty scintillating performances in the cup games and etc. So I think it was time that Ole shook up that midfield a bit. So out went Pogba and Nemanja Matic because they were pretty pathetic in that midfield, and in came I think Fred and McTominay. They gave that positive vibe, I think, in that midfield, that thrust that is needed for the front line to go ahead and just be comfortable. That okay, we have these two who we can bank upon, and let's do our job. So I think those two, along with Mata's creativity and his vision for the game and for the vision, the passes that he has, made quite a difference this time around, which reflected basically in Fernandez being the player that we all have come to believe in before this new season started.
all right. A couple of other players that I also wanted to talk about was firstly Harry Maguire, much maligned. A lot of comments by pundits and whatnot on how probably he should be taking a break and taking some time off football, maybe because his performances have clearly been dreadful in the recent past, right? But he scored a goal, some redemption there. Overall, a decent performance against Newcastle. What did you think of Maguire? Do you think he's going to listen to the pundits and take a break, or do you think he's just going to continue?
I think Maguire himself doesn't want to take a break. Leading to the game, I think there was a call from Rio Ferdinand where he told the media that even he had faced such a situation during his prime days, and how Alex Ferguson had, got him aside and made him sit out for a couple of games. And I think that helps. What I have read and what we have come to see of the players, that usually when you are in such a situation where your head is clogged with issues not related to the pitch, and maybe you are sort of living in whatever has happened in during the preseason, so all that can be a little too much, and then maybe you need some time off the field to focus on to these issues. But I think out here Maguire is a tough character. I think that is one thing that you have to give it to him. Whatever pundits and whatever rival fans say about him, I think he's a very tough character at the end of the day. Uh, so I think he is someone who wants to keep on playing rather than sit out, which is I think a pretty commendable thing to have. But then I think you got to look into the other aspect of it, which is his defense, for which he was recruited, for which again he
Yeah.
was given the armband of captaincy at United. Now there's a lot of talk that has gone about, but he I think he showed that character which is needed in such times where you are blasted from across the media, rival fans, and etc. I think he showed that character. The goal,
Yeah.
obviously that's an added incentive to the game of his, but his main priority is defending. Yes, again there were a couple of lapses here and there, and which he will not be proud of, and which I think will give I mean, will send Manchester United fans into again with into some sort of chaos with the Champions League games and tough games coming up. But then I think he needed to show that strength. He was, I think, not great, but he was not pathetic also, like he was against Spurs. A little bit of confidence, if he acquires from this sort of a performance, will be good for him going ahead. We have a long season ahead of us, and I think we definitely need him in that midfield, because we don't have much options, very honestly.
Right. Thank you, Shine, for your thoughts on Manchester United's performance against Newcastle.